Yo, what's good, real ones? It's Levon. Welcome back. And I'm here to drop another gem on y'all today. So, today, you guys, I want to talk about the importance of cultivating and developing faith. I think faith is essential. I think it's essential for growth in all aspects of life, like mentally, occupationally. I think, yeah, that's like the backbone of any progress that we can make. Faith or hope, belief. You know, it's it's the reason why I think anybody does what they do. Like, if you think about an inventor, a creative, they might not actively think, verbatim, oh, I have faith that I will make this song, or I have faith that I will create this, like, you know what I'm saying? Not that structure, but I think the driving force behind people not giving up, persisting through whatever trials may come their way, is having faith. Maybe not even faith in a certain outcome, but faith in oneself. Faith in one's ability to attain whatever it is that they're searching for, seeking, you know? I mean, even just to make the comparison and to highlight, to juxtapose what it's like with somebody that has faith and belief in themselves, a reason for waking up every morning, compared to people that lack it. Like, if you think about somebody in your life that's lost that drive, that's lost belief in themselves to make whatever change that they need to get to where it is that they internally desire to be, it's really a tragic thing, like, honestly. Like, being around people that have given up hope, I mean, it kind of feels heavy, you know what I'm saying? Like, their energy, it just feels heavy being around them, like, energetically, and not to make it all esoteric, if that's the word, or pseudo-y, you know? But I think, that's a real thing, for real. Everything holds energy, and that's felt. It's felt when you're around somebody that doesn't have that drive. And I'm not saying if you don't know where it is you want to be in life, then that automatically puts you in that second category by any means. That stuff takes time to figure out, for sure. But the thing is, like, you may be in a point where you're figuring it out. There's something that you would want to do. You don't want to you haven't given up. That's the thing. You still have faith that you will find something. And that makes all the difference, even if you don't know what that is for you yet. It makes a world of a difference. But to juxtapose, to compare, that person against somebody that has that drive, that has believed in themselves, that they'll reach their goals or whatever it may be, just energetically, it really is different. They have some kind of aura or spark about them. Think about somebody in your life like that, and compare the two if you can. And I think a lot of, or at least the foundation of that difference is faith or a lack of it, right? Like if I'm thinking about me and in my journey in life, not only just here in this YouTube space, but physically and just really in general as a foundation, I think, despite me having moments where I'm not consistent on here, despite me having moments where, with my fitness, I'll go through a phase, I'll hit a rut and I'm not like hitting the gym, or moments in my retention journey where I've relapsed and fallen back, despite all the setbacks that life has thrown my way. I think there's always been an eternal belief that I know I'm not there. I know I'm not where I want to be now, but something in me, and I haven't really made the connection that it's faith until more recently, but something in me has always been like, I know that someday I will get where I want to be, and that's really the only thing that's kept me going, honestly. It's just continuing to push and struggle towards the destination, right? I guess it's just a thing now, man. I kind of like having the keyboard here. It's so random, but sometimes, you just get inspired. There we go. Anyways, what was I saying? Yo, also, side note, whoops. These fruit snacks go dumb. And side note, little plug in the middle of my video. If you just enjoyed that little random segment, then you need to come through. So I think I haven't set up a exact schedule yet, but this is gonna be my first time saying this. I think Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I'm gonna go live on Twitch at V_DZ94 at around 8 p.m. 8 p.m. on those days. Maybe stream for 2 hours or so. It depends on my work schedule. So I might have to do it a little earlier since I'm on thirds. But 8 o'clock, come through for like an hour, come chill. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So tonight, you know what I'm saying? If you're free. And if you're not free, cancel your plans and come through. What the heck was I saying? Was that worth it? A little bit. Yeah. I've always had some internal thing telling me that I will reach my destination. And I mean, and that can't be lightly stated, because there's thousands, if not millions, of people that give up. And maybe they don't give up in life, but they give up on whatever it is that they're pursuing, their dreams. They give up at the first sign of resistance, or, you know, because things aren't going how they might have expected it to. They give up essentially because they lack faith in themselves. Faith, I think faith is such a powerful faculty that everyone should develop. And is it an easy thing to develop? Maybe not really, but not really. It's not. I think it becomes easier. I think it becomes easier to develop and cultivate and nurture once you begin to face your own demons, you know? Because like, I can always speak from example. I feel like that's a great way to learn. I spoke on this before, just like with my whole piano situation. I know for a long time I didn't have faith in my abilities, you know, and that didn't really come from me. I remember when I first started playing, I had no idea what I was doing, but it was just something I wanted to do. I was just stepping into it, and over the years, you know, receiving negative feedback from people, I think that started to kill my belief in myself, you know. When people shot down my trying to express, you know, my creative gift, and people shot that down, I think that killed some of my faith and my belief in myself. And I think many people are in that same boat. I remember I was talking to a bus driver here. I was on the bus and she was taking me from work, or from home. I was heading to work, and you know, we got on the topic of like if she wanted to stay here for her whole life, or if, you know, if she had any desire to live somewhere else, because she said she had been here like literally her entire life, and she was about 50, 40 something, 50 something, somewhere around there. And when I asked her, she was like, she expressed interest in wanting to live somewhere else. And I'm like, but you're still here. You feel me? I'm like, why not? And it's crazy. Her answer, it sticks with me. And this ride was a while ago. But she was like, yeah, I think, when I was a little girl, she had the desire to get out of Toledo. And who was it? It was her brother that said, like, why would you want to leave? Why would you want to go somewhere else? Like, it's the same stuff everywhere else. There's nothing else out there for you, basically. And I'm sure his intent wasn't to shut her down. He was just expressing his own limiting thoughts, his own beliefs he was projecting onto her. And that stuck with her. That got ingrained in her brain. And look where she's at 50 years later. Still in Toledo, when her internal desire was to be elsewhere. But that seed of doubt was planted in her. And that kind of eroded her faith over time, And it's crazy how little things like that can take us off track, can make us lose sight of what it is that we want, or what we know our potential to be. I don't even really like to say potential, but it keeps us from actualizing our true desires in nature, you know what I'm saying? All that to say that we should all strive to have more faith in ourselves. It's really important, but you gotta face your demons, man. And you gotta face some doubts. You gotta get in tune with yourself. I'm gonna keep saying it till you get it. Take some time, spend some time with yourself, and analyze why it is that you don't believe in yourself, and where that came from initially. Like, think of a dream that you used to have, why you don't have that dream anymore, and at what point did you lose that dream, lose sight of it. Oftentimes you'll find that there might be a specific instance or a specific person that comes to mind, or whatever comes to mind when you think about that. That's probably a key factor that killed that dream. And honestly, I wouldn't say it's dead. It could be resurrected. It may even still just be there, just dormant after all these years, after all that doubt has just been settling on top of it, Worth looking into. All right, well, that's my video. So, go. These transitions are just not smooth ever, and it's fine. Y'all love me for it. I know you do. I appreciate you too. Y'all go ahead and enjoy the rest of your day. What's a challenge? I challenge you to find some fruit snacks that smack better than this. And then put me on, because I love fruit snacks, alright? Guilty pleasure. Y'all have a deuces? Y'all have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. Deuces. Now, before this video ends, I wanted to let you guys know that I'm now streaming over on Twitch at @V_DZ94. That's my old tag.
just want to come through, vibe out, chill, while you wash the dishes or do some chores or do some homework. Like it'll be a good time. It's chill. It's a vibe. Come through, support your boy, and I'ma see y'all in the next one. Deuces. Have a beautiful day.